How not to freeze to death when the winter blackout hits, the heating dies, and your house transforms from a warm sanctuary into a death trap with a mortgage. The grid just went down. No warning, no backup. Just the mechanical wheeze of your furnace shutting off forever, and the lights dying like someone flipped the switch on civilization itself. Outside, it's 10 degrees and dropping. Inside, your thermostat is now a useless piece of plastic on the wall. Your modern climate-controlled fortress is about to betray you. The walls will bleed cold. The floors will turn to ice. And hypothermia, that silent killer, isn't waiting for tomorrow. It's coming for you tonight. Every winter, people die in blackouts. Not from violence, not from chaos, from the cold, and from the catastrophically stupid decisions they make fighting it, like cranking up the gas oven or running the car in the garage until carbon monoxide shuts their brain down permanently. Not us. We're beating this blackout with knowledge, preparation, and ruthless efficiency. Step 1. Choose your survival zone and fortify it. Stop thinking you can heat your whole house. You can't. That ship sailed the second the power died. You're going to heat one room. One small, defensible, heat-hoarding fortress where you and everyone you care about will camp out like survivors in a bunker. Find the smallest room with the fewest windows and a bedroom, a bathroom. Hell, a walk-in closet. Size matters here, and smaller wins. Small rooms trap heat. Large rooms devour it. Now you seal that room like your life depends on it, because it does. Grab towels, blankets, old shirts, duct tape, garbage bags, whatever you've got. Stuff them under the door, jam them around window frames. You're not making it airtight. You're stopping the cold from seeping in like poison gas. Every gap is a wound. Every wound bleeds heat. Windows? Cover them. Plastic sheeting, trash bags, cardboard, tape it all. It looks terrible. It works perfectly. You've just created a thermal shelter inside your own home. Congratulations, you're officially a primitive human with Wi-Fi debt. Step 2. Insulate your body like it's your only furnace because it is your body is a furnace. A 98.6 degree biological reactor burning calories and pumping out heat 24/7. But it's also hemorrhaging that heat constantly through your skin, your head, your hands, your feet, everywhere. So you layer up. Not one giant coat, layers. Thin, loose layers create air pockets between them. And air? Air is insulation. Here's the system. Base layer, long underwear, thermal shirt, whatever touches your skin. Middle layer, fleece, hoodie, wool sweater. This is your insulation core. Outer layer, jacket, windbreaker, or wrap yourself in a sleeping bag like a human burrito. Now the critical stuff. Put on a hat. A massive chunk of your body heat escapes through your skull because your brain is a calorie-guzzling monster and your head has zero fat for insulation. Wear gloves. 2 pairs of socks. Wool is king. Cotton is a death sentence the second it gets wet. Don't have enough clothes? Raid the closets. Wrap yourself in blankets, towels, old coats, curtains, anything. Look absurd. Stay alive. Here's the science. Your body loses heat 4 ways. Conduction, touching cold surfaces. Convection, cold air moving past you. Radiation, heat radiating out like a dying star. Evaporation, sweat. Layers stop convection and radiation. Staying dry stops evaporation. And sitting on something insulated, a yoga mat, cardboard, a pile of clothes stops conduction from the frozen floor, stealing your warmth. You're not just wearing clothes, you're engineering a portable microclimate. Step 3. Heat source is the safe kind that won't kill you. Let's talk heat, the kind that keeps you alive, not the kind that murders you in your sleep. First, what not to do. Do not use your gas stove or oven to heat the room. Don't care how cold it is. Don't care if your neighbor swears it's fine. Gas appliances produce carbon monoxide, an invisible, odorless assassin that shuts down your brain and stops your heart while you sit there thinking you're just getting a little sleepy. Same goes for charcoal grills, propane camp stoves indoors, and generators running in the house or garage. These aren't heaters. They're suicide devices. Every year, blackouts stack bodies because someone thinks just for a little while won't hurt them. It does. Every single time. So what do you use? Option 1. Body heat. Get everyone, family, pets, that weird uncle, into your sealed room and huddle under every blanket you own. Pile into sleeping bags together. Shared body heat is free, completely safe, and shockingly effective. Humans are walking 98-degree space heaters. Use them. Option 2. Indoor-rated heaters. If you prepped, you have an indoor-rated propane or kerosene heater. And even then, crack a window an inch. Run it in short bursts. Never sleep with it on. These heaters are designed for emergencies, but they still produce combustion gases. Respect them or they'll hurt you. Option 3. Hot water bottles boil water outside on a camp stove or on a safe indoor burner. Pour it into bottles, old soda bottles, jeans, anything heat safe. Wrap them in towels so you don't burn yourself. Stick them in your sleeping bag. You've just created a portable heat source that lasts for hours. Option 4. Candles. A few candles in a small sealed room can raise the temperature 2-3 degrees. Not much, but in survival mode, 2 degrees is the difference between shivering all night and actually sleeping. Use sturdy candles in safe holders. Never leave them unattended. A fire during a blackout is game over. The science: heat is energy. Your body makes it. Heaters make it, candles make it. Your job is to trap that energy in one small space and stop it from leaking out. Insulation plus heat source plus sealed space equals survival. You won't be warm, but you won't die. And right now, that's the only bar that matters. Step 4. Water prevent the pipe explosion catastrophe. When the heat dies, a countdown begins on your plumbing. When water freezes, it expands. When it expands inside a pipe, the pipe explodes. You'll return to a flooded, destroyed house when the power finally returns. So you drip. Go to every faucet and open it to a slow, steady drip, just a pencil-thin stream. Moving water doesn't freeze nearly as fast. This isn't a guarantee, but it buys you critical time. If you have pipes in the basement, garage, or crawl space, wrap them. Towels, old clothes, foam insulation, even newspaper. You're just trying to slow the cold down. Now, drinking water. Your hot water heater is holding 60 gallons of perfectly drinkable water. That's your emergency reserve. To access it, turn off the power or gas to the heater. Let it cool. Open the drain valve at the bottom. Boom, gallons of clean water. You should also have water stored 1 gallon per person per day minimum. If you don't, the second the power dies, fill your bathtub, sinks, every pot and bucket you have. City water pressure can fail fast. If you need to melt snow, do it outside on a camp stove. Only bring it inside after it's melted. Melting snow indoors adds massive moisture to the air, making the cold feel worse and creating condensation and mold. The science: water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Moving it and insulating pipes slows that process. And remember, your body needs water to generate heat. Dehydration literally makes you colder. Step 5. Food eat like your life depends on it. Because it does. Your fridge is dying. Your freezer's dying. But they're not dead yet. This is a race. A full freezer gives you about 48 hours if you keep the door shut. Half full, 24 hours tops. Your fridge is just a glorified cooler now. You've got maybe a day. Prioritize. Hit the fridge first, leftovers, milk, anything that spoils fast. That's round 1. Then the freezer. Pro move. If it's below freezing outside, move your frozen food into a cooler or secure box. Congratulations! Your backyard is now a walk-in freezer. Just make sure animals can't get to it. Once that's gone, you're on non-perishables. Canned food, pasta, rice, peanut butter, protein bars, anything shelf-stable. If you need to cook, take it outside. Use a camp stove, or if you have an indoor safe burner, crack a window for ventilation. Do not use your gas stove for long sessions. That's your express ticket to carbon monoxide poisoning. The science: your body is a furnace. In the cold, it burns more calories just keeping you from turning into an ice sculpture. You need to eat more high-calorie, high-fat foods. Nuts, chocolate, peanut butter. Dense fuel for your internal engine. Step 6. Light because darkness is dangerous powers out. Lights are out. Stumbling around in pitch black is how you trip, break an ankle, or knock over a candle and burn everything down. Light it up. Flashlights, headlamps, battery-powered lanterns, even glow sticks. To make batteries last, use candles when you're sitting still and save flashlights for when you're moving. Desperate? Make a lamp. Find a small glass jar or metal can. Fill it halfway with cooking oil. Any kind works. Find a wick, a strip of cotton t-shirt, or even a shoelace. Twist it tight, soak it in oil, leave an inch sticking out. Light it. You now have a lamp that burns for hours. The oil is fuel. The wick uses capillary action. It literally drinks the oil up to the flame. Ancient technology. It works. Step 7. Communication isolation kills hope. Your phone's a paperweight. Cell towers are down. Internet's gone. You're cut off. If you prepped, you're reaching for your hand-crank emergency radio, tuning into local stations for blackout updates and warming shelter locations. If you didn't prep, you're in conservation mode. Phone is for emergencies only. Turn off Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, kill all apps. Squeeze every last minute from that battery. Your car charger can give you a boost, but only run the car in short bursts and never in a closed garage. But your most important communication tool isn't electronic. It's your feet. Go check on neighbors. Knock on doors, especially the elderly or disabled. Share what you have. Share information. In a blackout, your community is your lifeline. Survival is a team sport. And then it happens. A flicker. The low hum of the grid returning. The furnace roars back to life. You made it. That sealed room. The layers, the dripping faucets, the scavenged food. It all worked. You didn't panic. You didn't poison yourself. You didn't freeze. You stared down a winter blackout and won using nothing but scraps, science, and a solid plan. No high-tech bunker. No prepper fantasy. Just you and the knowledge that when the systems fail, you don't have to. You survived. And if the furnace doesn't come back on, you know exactly what to do. You have the skills. You have the plan. Welcome to the new world, where survival isn't about fighting zombies. It's about fighting the cold and winning.